McDaniel, Jackson Davis got it.
It's Peck on top.
Long day, sitting around.
Jackson Davis. Well played by Crowell. Look at Jackson Davis.
Jackson Davis with a spin and a
touch. Yep. Drop step.
Wrap around.
And a Jackson Davis. Beautiful feed. And India.
1.6 points per possession.
Ball spread out defensively, and then you can do this.
He's a great football, doesn't he?
Right back with a dunk. Here he is. Look at that spin.
Jackson Davis, spin cycle. Throws it down.
Shafino penetrates the zone. Lays it off.
Left pass. Jackson Davis, two-hand.
There's the lob.
Oh, steal. Jackson Davis slammed it home.
Look pass by Jackson Davis. Wham!
Jackson Davis on the baseline.
10 seconds. Jackson Davis
Goes full court length. Trayce Jackson.
3% on the season. Jackson Davis coming with some nasty.
Thompson, oh, good feed. Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis, hello! That he wasn't a good defender at all, but Bob Knight wasn't always known for using a lot of positive reinforcement. Trayce Jackson Davis with some positive reinforcement on this crowd.
Perimeter jumpers.
Speaking of perimeter jumpers, in and out for Jalen Hood Shafino, but again, Trayce Jackson Davis. They did in 26 of their 35 games last year. Johnson a little out of control, out to the freshman Hood Shafino. Now Johnson, nice pass. Jackson Davis counted.
Joe French has found some success, and that's what Reggie Theus wanted to see from him.
Roll down. Throwing it down the hammer.
You can assume that as the season progresses and gets deeper and deeper into conference play, that will shrink.
Rebounding, turnovers, huge for both of these teams tonight. Wrap around, Trayce Jackson Davis for two. For Xavier. There's Trayce Jackson Davis on the drive, caught the rim. He's got 8. Hood Shafino weaving to the rim. No, follow, yes! Trayce Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis, baseline drive. Jackson Davis against Nunji. Left hand hook falls. Pretty again, 23. The three in the corner, Renew's try won't go. And look at that rebound, just takes it away. And Jackson Davis on the baseline. And the lob, big to big.
Manu could have just forced up a shot, but he saw that Jackson Davis had Fremantle on the backside. Just throw it up to the rim. I mean, that's...
Renew on the dump down. Back loose momentarily. Now he throws it on a nice pass. Gunn. No. TJD, yes, with the offensive board. And Silky with the left hand.
Yep, so after taking that charge, he gets called for the foul. Now he has a rebound off the Gabe Watson miss. Indiana pushed it in that first half, and up ahead, it's Trayce Jackson Davis. And Johnson, oh, the feed into Jackson Davis.
What a move. And with his offhand, Jackson Davis a miss, but he gets it back.
Davis is just a monster inside. The lefty can use either hand. He's got a great second jump. And his first jump pretty good too.
7 minutes to go in the first half, all tied up at 22. But not for long.
Little low cross screen to get the ball inside to Trayce Jackson Davis.
And the lefty up and over Nance, making it look easy. Johnson. Jackson Davis lays it in. And it's the largest lead of the night. Jackson Davis makes it look easy.
For Indiana. But right now, the clock is the Hoosiers' friend. They don't have to be in a hurry. You don't want to take the air out of the ball, but you don't want to rush either.
That's a pretty good play. Get it into the All-American candidate.
Johnson feeds it to Jackson Davis, and he gets it to drop.
That's exactly what this freshman has done today.
His father, Ron, was a good college player. Great move by Trayce Jackson-Davis.
With the rebound.
Great defense there by Galloway. Stayed down, forcing Wilcher over top.
An alley-oop.
An elite defensive squad, and we don't talk about that a lot because they're so good offensive like that.
The touch that Trayce Jackson-Davis had.
Indiana coming off a 81-65 win over Nebraska, and here's Jackson-Davis.
Lee Sullivan goes wire to wire.
Rebound and stick back. Jackson-Davis. Xavier Johnson.
Nice play. What a call out of the timeout.
Hoosiers control.
Got to be competitive. We got to come here and fight and scrap.
Over the top of the slam for Jackson-Davis. Excellent defense and rebound, and cannot turn the ball over. The turnovers have been murder for them today. Nice catch, and up and in for Jackson-Davis.
Oh, he's got his guy. Perkins on him. Just go strong. Say goodnight.
There it was. And there's the timeout. It's a 9-point game. Oh, Jackson-Davis, quick trigger. Hood Schifino waved off to the 5. Trying to shoot it. Hood Schifino drive and kick. Jackson-Davis at the horn.
So sometimes you'll see Aldige and Boo Boo. He takes shots like that because they almost have to.
Trayce Jackson-Davis. Jackson-Davis does it on both ends. And now he lays it in with the left hand, falling to the hardwood.
Look at those hands defensively.
Jackson-Davis with the left hand puts it in. Time winding down. Inside to Trayce Jackson-Davis, and he rolls it off the window. Rutgers feel like they should have won. Questionable calls at the end. Down inside, Jackson-Davis gets to that left hand.
Boy, isn't that something? That was amazing that even popped out with great effort. Geronimo on the closeout.
Might get a timeout if this goes in. It's an 8-0 run for the Hoosiers.
A homecoming of sorts being from Fort Wayne. Does he have a great game, fair game?
Jackson-Davis, the All-American, by the little stumble.
Good hesitation, too, with the rim. Wow.
Well played by Crowell. Look at Jackson-Davis.
2-point game is pretty impactful.
Badgers have left some points at the free throw line, just 3 of 8. Jackson-Davis, by the skills. A team that has dropped 6 of its last 9. Jackson-Davis in a crowd. Nice defense from Gilmore. Jackson-Davis drop step.
The Badgers, that's not one of their strengths. He's got great footwork, doesn't he?
Really has changed things up since that loss at Penn State. Oh, goodness.
Wow, reverse from Jackson-Davis. Indiana, Illinois, isn't it?
Yeah, but, I mean, the guys on the floor didn't get the technical.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Really good point. Has been waiting all night to sizzle. Jackson-Davis got to the rim. That was beautiful. Jackson-Davis measuring danger. Got fouled and scored. Here is Galloway probing, and Jackson-Davis running with him. Jackson-Davis wanted to spin baseline. Hawkins walled him off. Jackson-Davis goes the other way.
You keep guarding the same way, you're going to get the same result.
They tried to deny him the ball. It went through a couple of legs, and he still ends up with it. Show up together quite a bit. So we'll see UCLA coming up in a little while. Jackson-Davis. Oh. What is that? That's unbelievable. A one-timer.
Tamar Bates on the floor for Mike Woodson. Here's Jackson-Davis trying to get his game going. Goes right into the chest.
Good shots are a premium.
Jackson-Davis bunted. Just master. Stretch has come on the heels of that 3-6 stretch in which they were. And this stretch has come on the heels of that 3-6 stretch in which they were really struggling. Bates goes full court length. Trayce Jackson-Davis.
So watch this catch. He's running. He's got Hauser coming over him. He catches it and doesn't put it on the floor and finishes it with the strong left hand. But you want to lob this one up. He turns his back a touch. Boy, the finish is good, but the catch is just as good in the open floor.
So 1-and-1 situation for the Hoosiers.
And this time with Bates, Jackson Davis.
That's just a great cut from Henley on the baseline. If you're Jalen Hood-Schifino, that's just not good enough defense.
Jackson Davis at the elbow against Thompson and scores again. That's there.
This has got to go into Trayce Jackson Davis.
Hood-Schifino penetrates the zone.
Lays it off. And Trayce Jackson Davis.
Race Thompson
Feeds Jackson Davis, who ducks it down. The D on one end, the dunk on the other. Jackson Davis, offensive rebound and scores.
huge first half. Bam. Jackson Davis.
Hood-Schifino, no-look pass finds Jackson Davis. Wham! With the right hand.
Eyes on him as a freshman, and not forcing situations, knowing that the ball will always navigate his way back to you.
He's got 19. Jackson Davis had it stripped, got it back, and somehow got it to fall.
Young averaging 16 on the season, but at home in league games 24. And there is of the 9 points from Maryland. Good drive by Galloway and dish. They throw it up to Jackson Davis. And it rolled out. Got it back. Missed and dunks it home.
Oh, tip dunked his own missed layup.
Jackson Davis counted and one.
And let's see how the freshmen especially handle this atmosphere. Jalen Hood-Schifino, number 1 in red and white. He's off to a good start, and always, it seems,
Lawyer really tough because he's an outstanding long-range shooter. Right there was a tough opportunity. Hand was right in his face.
Jackson Davis, spin cycle, throws it down! Fast break opportunity. There's the lob. Oh, it worked!
Very sickly. Who's Bob the best in his beautiful lifetime.
Hood-Schifino, the lob, and another dunk.
He reads the defense exceptionally well.
Top off to Jackson Davis through contact, and he has it out.
Thompson the rebound. Here comes Hood-Schifino. Jackson Davis with a spin and a
Oh my goodness.
There's Galloway. Jackson Davis on the baseline. Added to the reel. Here's Jackson Davis. Spins on Amori and lays it in.
Oh man.
2 assists, 14 points for the likely first-team All-American at this point. And he gets it from Hood-Schifino. High flying to score. And Indiana get anybody other than Hood-Schifino or Jackson Davis going. They're not going to try right now. Trayce into Hunter Dickinson, and he scoops it in with a right. That's 18 for TJD.
He picked up that second foul.
Into Jackson Davis. Beautiful feed, and Indiana has its first lead since 6-5. Took its first lead in about 20 minutes of game time. And the Hoosiers go right back to Jackson Davis. And Jackson Davis scores through the contact by Reed. McDaniel. Jackson Davis got it. Maybe on the way down, but the officials say clean block.
Boy, that is right there at the apex. There's the floater that Bowie loves so much.
Nice catch by Renew. Low for Jackson Davis. There's the hands of the big man inside, though. That's a tough pass to handle.
Absolutely.
Entry to Renew. The dump down to Jackson Davis. 1 on the shot clock as he finishes. Jackson Davis again spins, turns, jumper good.
He's just catching that thing and wheeling and dealing.
In Terrence Shannon's absence.
Question for Illinois is going to be, will there be a post trap? They didn't bring it in the first game. There's one-on-one coverage right there. Nice job with the high-low.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Jackson Davis lays it in. Illinois has missed their last 6 shots.
What a catch.
Oh, Jackson Davis. Last 10 seconds of the half. Hood-Schifino drives, no. Rebound, tip, follow, good by Jackson Davis.
Double pumps and misses. Punched out by Hood-Schifino. Jackson Davis scores.
What a swing that is right there.
Jackson Davis, the baseline, and the and one.
Danger gets caught ball watching, and Jackson Davis wisely on the baseline, taking it to the rim. Great pass by Kopp. And there's the contact.
Jackson Davis lays it in.
I think there was some Indiana fans felt a little uncomfortable with him driving it up, but finds his man Trayce Jackson Davis.
Got it trapping.
Got a foul now.
10 seconds. Jackson Davis shuts the door.
31 points, 15 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 4 assists against Michigan State.
He's got it right now, working on the freshman. Spins, off the glass, count it, and one. Aikens, drive, he's left-handed, high off the glass. Tipped out, but it's Hood-Schifino who comes away with it.
Trayce Jackson Davis got a piece of that one.
And Trayce Jackson Davis comes away with it and banks it home. Inside, Trayce Jackson Davis.
It's so hard when he ducks into the middle of the lane.
Galloway, nice bounce pass. The first layup, Jackson Davis. Outlet pass. Jackson Davis, two-hand jam.
Indiana started 1 for 6. Since then, they've gone 3 for 3 from the field. There's an easy one. Make it 4 for 4. There, Trayce Jackson Davis. Last 20 games, Rebracha's in double figures. He's got 10 already.
1.6 points per possession for Indiana. And when you can get the feed from the top of the key, whether it's man or zone, now he can go to work, has room to operate, taking on the contact there and finishing right through it.
Whoa. Oh, and a steal! Jackson Davis slams it home. Look to get the steal from Josh Dix. They get it. C.J. Gunn's shot blocked, but the follow is good by Jackson Davis.
Michigan. Dump it down low. Jackson Davis finishes with the offhand, cleared by Jackson Davis. Early touch. Yep. Drop step. Oh, wraparound lay-in goes. Jackson Davis showing off some guard skills. Michigan has missed 5 in a row. Coast to coast, yes sir. Kopp takes the baseline. Dickinson is lurking. He somehow got it to Jackson Davis. It wasn't clean. Nice spin. Good, and a foul. Trayce Jackson Davis, 17 points, leads Michigan. Oh, Moses Malone style for Trayce Jackson Davis.
Do they have someone that can slow him down? Who can slow this guy down? They can get one for him. Reese hits the free throw, 11-7. Kopp up top for Trayce Jackson Davis. Got the 4 points. Well, he had position. There we go. There's the double. But he still finds his way to put it up and turn down, getting your shooter in the corner. Hood-Schifino hangs in the air. Jackson Davis follows it, and he's fouled. All in double figures. His best basketball of the season, no doubt. The senior from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Reese can't reach here. Jackson Davis knows that.
He's right there, though. He is dangerous. He's 41%. Nice run. Oh, my goodness. How about the assist to Galloway? Galloway stuck. Comes back out. Go to your shoulder. He called it before, Gray. He loves that right shoulder. TJD puts up the shot, down to 6. Right back with a dunk of his own. There you go. Good cut by Lundy. Nice stolen by Thompson. Here's Galloway underneath and a dunk. Wow. And it's down to 5.
Here at Albany.
It's a long day sitting around.
Jackson Davis, the denial.
How about Trayce Jackson Davis making sincere carry, pass it on that switch.
He's such a versatile player. There he is at the other end going glass.
Nice pocket pass.
Jackson Davis, textbook. Here comes Sullinger. All the way to the cup, turn back. Jalen Sullinger, terrific three-point shooter, 43% on the season. Jackson Davis coming with some nasty. Debbie, it is a 1-2 punch in Hood Schifino and the All-American. Here he is. Look at that spin. My goodness.
Indiana has them all spread out defensively, and then you can do this.
Jackson Davis, boy, he is sprinkling his stardust. Finally, Jackson Davis gets a touch on the box. Turns into the double, and he banks it. Most of our TNT crew. Here's Jackson Davis stepping middle, puts it down, and he's fouled. And since the early seconds, Peck on top. Jackson Davis with a volleyball spike. 1 or 2 left it short. Offensive rebound, Jackson Davis powers back up and puts it down. First lead for Indiana. Here comes Jackson Davis rolling to the basket. Boy, just makes it look so easy.
2 triples all season.
Seems like everyone's got the green light in this offense. Trayce Jackson Davis.